Hi, Jasmine. Jonathan.
Nice to meet you, Jonathan.
I'll be interviewing you for the job today.
Okay, sounds good.
So, first things first, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm a recent graduate. I just recently graduated over the summer. And I got my bachelor's degree, Bachelor's of Science, in health science with an option in management and administration. And I've actually been working very close to my lead supervisor at my current position for about 6 months now, just trying to help improve our patient satisfaction and our customer service skills.
Okay. Can you tell me why you would want to work for our company?
Yeah, actually, I think that, well, I know actually after my research, I do see that you guys are leading in customer service and patient satisfaction. As I mentioned, that's something that I work with right now. I definitely want to help improve that. I want to be a part of that.
Excellent. Good. Definitely looking for somebody like that.
Thanks.
Okay. Do you mind telling me why you would want to leave your current job and come work for us? Is there any specific reason?
Currently I'm working part-time. There's not really much room to go full-time, basically. And there's not really a lot of room for advancement and growth, and that's definitely what I'm looking forward to, especially now that I have my bachelor's.
Okay, sounds good. This job requires a lot of multitasking and communication skills. Can you show me any time you demonstrated those skills at your job or any previous job?
Okay, well, again, as I mentioned, we work with patients and customers, as we call it. A lot of the times I work at the front desk, or sometimes I'm strictly picking up phone calls. Basically, we're on a phone system, and what happens is the moment you get off a phone call, you get 8 seconds, and you get another phone call.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you have to kind of, be able to register patients while you're on the phone with them. That's my multitasking. And it gets a little complex, because patients, that's another thing. Patients get very anxious to get off the phones. So you have to try to be, more, you have to really use your communication skills and be very patient with the patients. So that's definitely where I've used it. And, when I'm at the front desk, I have a patient calling me on the phone, and then I have like 2 patients lining up in front of me. So it's kind of like you have to be able to multitask and, acknowledge everybody and make them all feel very welcome.
Okay. Since we're talking about patience and multitasking, can you give me a situation where things weren't running as smoothly and you had to deal with a difficult patient or a difficult customer and how you dealt with that?
Okay, well, I've actually had quite a few instances with that. And we have, a lot of patients who come in for appointments, and, it may have been that the scheduler didn't communicate the appointment time and date or preparation probably as clearly as they could have. And so, we have people who come in for like CAT scans, CT scans, and those require like a 3-hour fasting. And so what happens is a lot of patients, sometimes they eat, and, you have to reschedule appointments. So basically there are, numerous things. I just try to be very helpful. Of course, in that particular field, you have to be very sympathetic, close the patient and listen and let them know that you understand. A lot of the times I try to do my best. If it definitely gets out of hand, I do call my supervisor and have them, maybe talk to them and just find out what their needs are, how can we fix this. And a lot of times patients walk away pretty satisfied.
Good, good. Can you tell me a little bit about your short-term goals?
This is, a manager position, and I know it's a volunteer manager. I've actually been volunteering only for 2 years at the current place I'm volunteering, but when I was like about 10 until I was about 16 or so, I volunteered for 6 years at a convalescent home. These are all in the healthcare field. And so, I think it's just, especially with this position in particular, I think I can relate to the volunteers, and especially since I really enjoy working with customers and things like that. I just want to work my way up to pretty much as high as I can in that particular field, eventually be a director or administrator.
Okay, good. Do you have any questions for me?
Actually, yeah. As I mentioned, I did recently graduate with my bachelor's. I am looking to pursue my master's degree in health administration. Do you guys support continuing education?
Actually, we do.
Okay.
So if you do work for us, we will help reimburse you.
Okay. Is there a lot of travel time?
Not too much traveling, about 15%.
Okay.
Probably be just going to different hospitals in the area, different meetings. Not too much traveling.
Okay. And how many volunteers are there?
Actually, you'll be the first volunteer we have.
Okay, well, I'm managing the volunteers, so under me in the different departments.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Oh, under. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's about
Okay.
30, 35.
Oh, okay, that
You'll
sounds
be the
good.
first manager.
Yeah, that's definitely ideal, so I like that. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you, Jasmine.
You're welcome. Thank you for your time. Hi, I hope to hear from you.
Okay.